ugly in sports, and we are into our final segment of the show. Ugly, and here we go. So I'm sure now you've heard by now if you're in sports and you college football, that the University of Arkansas has suffered a major blow to their football team this season by losing their top running back, the SEC's top returning running back from a year ago. He led the conference in rushing yards. He had 13 touchdowns. I'm talking about Mr. Nile Davis. I was prepared to come on the air earlier and talk about how the SEC teams to beat this year, and Arkansas should be in that conversation with all these receivers all have coming back. But to date, it's injuries, and really them in a serious hole because he is a home run hitting type running back who can score from anywhere on the field, and it is extremely sad that his season is over. Again, folks, football is a brutal, barbaric, amazing game. People get hurt all the time. The simplest things can tweak a knee, can turn an ankle, can rupture an Achilles. It's not pretty. It's not pretty, but hopefully he goes heal time next time and be a team to lead team next year. He's in our thoughts and prayers as he's trying to get over this injury. Some are ugly. This bad blood between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao is absolutely ridiculous. They should have just fought 2 years ago, and we would never be in this situation. But Pretty Boy Floyd defamed Manny Pacquiao by saying that he is, taking HGH or he's taking steroids or whatever. And unfortunately, Manny Pacquiao has sued him. But Pretty Boy Floyd has upset the court now because Pretty Boy Floyd keeps ducking the courts, keeps ducking the depositions by saying he's got to be here and he's got to be there. He needs to train. He needs to make appearances that he can't get out of. And then they show him at these appearances, and it's actually not even serious appearances. He's there for people's birthdays, or he's there, doing silly things by, they got pictures of him like drinking champagne and throwing money, I guess, making it rain, baby. And the judge and the people and the district attorney and people in Vegas are enraged because they think that he is mocking the system. Well, I guess he is mocking the system because he's not showing up when he's supposed to show up. So, what are you supposed to do? I hope these two fight. I hope they fight 3 times. But I think that if Mayweather beats him the first time, Mayweather's just going to retire. I think Pacquiao really, doesn't need this fight. He's already legitimized himself by vanquishing all opponents that have come his way. But the bottom line, this mess with Mayweather has got to come to an end. It really does. But there's a little comedy in this. It's comical only because Mayweather just doing what every other boxer does, which is he criticizes his opponent for whatever reasons that they can. He's just making fun of him. And for Pacquiao to really file a serious lawsuit against him, it's kind of petty, but it's his right to do. Mayweather's getting ready for his fight against Victor Ortiz on September 17th. Hopefully he'll give us a show because we're pretty bored with the other stuff that he's been doing. Some are ugly. This case of the attack of Brian Stowe is never going to be solved, folks. It's never going to end. It's never going to, make sense. Because every person they seem to keep arresting keeps getting proven that either weren't there or something. I mean, recently they arrested 2 men, and basically they put up a lineup of like 20 people, and supposedly one of the men no one saw at the stadium. And supposedly one of these men who was arrested was not even in the country. So I don't understand what the DA is trying to do, but I ain't messing with the law in this town. Got my own problems. And we'll be back on 89.7 KLAS FM to finish the good, the bad, the ugly of this week after this.